Maurice White, the legendary founder of Earth, Wind, and Fire, left an indelible mark on the music industry with his unique blend of funk, jazz, soul, and rock. His journey from humble beginnings to global stardom is a testament to his immense talent, relentless work ethic, and unwavering spirit. Born on December 19, 1941, in Memphis, Tennessee, Maurice White grew up in a musical household. His father was a doctor and saxophonist, and his mother a church pianist, which meant that music was always a significant part of his life. He moved to Chicago in his teenage years, where he was exposed to a more extensive range of musical styles. It was in Chicago that White's passion for music truly blossomed. White attended the Chicago Conservatory of Music and began his professional career as a session drummer for Chess Records. He played on numerous hit records by artists such as Etta James, Muddy Waters, and The Impressions. His experience at Chess Records honed his skills and deepened his understanding of various musical genres, laying a solid foundation for his future endeavors. In 1969, Maurice White took a bold step by forming his own band, initially called the Salty Peppers. After relocating to Los Angeles and undergoing a few lineup changes, the band was renamed Earth, Wind, and Fire, inspired by White's astrological sign Sagittarius, which is associated with the elements of earth, air, and fire. The band's self-titled debut album was released in 1971, but it wasn't until their fourth album, Head to the Sky, 1973, that they gained significant attention. White's vision for the band was to create a unique sound that transcended traditional musical boundaries. He achieved this by blending elements of R&B, jazz, funk, soul, and rock, combined with profound lyrical themes inspired by spirituality, love, and social consciousness. Maurice White's talent and charisma attracted collaborations with numerous renowned artists. He worked with Ramsey Lewis, co-writing and producing several of his albums, including Sun Goddess, which featured members of Earth, Wind, and Fire and became a major hit. White also collaborated with artists like Denise Williams, producing her debut album, This Is Niecy, which included the hit single, Free. His production skills were sought after by many, and he produced and wrote for a variety of artists across different genres, showcasing his versatility and creative genius. Despite his tremendous success, Maurice White faced numerous challenges throughout his career. The pressures of maintaining a high level of success, managing the band, and constantly pushing creative boundaries took a toll on him. In the early 1990s, he was diagnosed with Parkinson's disease, a progressive neurological disorder that affects movement and coordination. White's diagnosis was a significant blow, but he faced it with the same determination and positivity that characterized his approach to music. He continued to work behind the scenes, producing and writing music even as his health declined. His resilience in the face of illness was a source of inspiration to many, showing that even in adversity, one can continue to create and influence. Maurice White's fame can be attributed to his innovative approach to music and his ability to connect with audiences on a deep emotional level. Earth, Wind, and Fire's music was not just about rhythm and melody, it was about conveying messages of love, unity, and spiritual enlightenment. Songs like September, Shining Star, Boogie Wonderland, and Fantasy became timeless classics, celebrated for their infectious energy and uplifting lyrics. White's influence extended beyond the music charts. He was a pioneer in incorporating elaborate stage performances and innovative lighting and effects, setting a new standard for live music shows. His commitment to excellence and his visionary approach paved the way for future generations of musicians and performers. Maurice White passed away on February 4th, 2016, but his legacy lives on. His contributions to music, his collaborations with other artists, and his ability to overcome personal struggles have left an indelible mark on the world. Maurice White's story is one of passion, perseverance, and profound impact. His music continues to inspire and uplift, a testament to his genius and the timeless appeal of Earth, Wind, and Fire. Maurice White's personal life was as dynamic as his music career. Known for his magnetic presence and charm, White had several high-profile relationships throughout his life. While much of his private life was kept out of the public eye, his romantic relationships often made headlines reflecting the intersection of his was with a woman named Marilyn, with whom he had 2 children. Although they never married, their partnership was significant during a critical period of White's career. The pressures of fame and the demands of maintaining Earth, Wind, and Fire inevitably put a strain on their relationship, leading to its eventual dissolution. White was also linked with several other women in the entertainment industry. Although he managed to keep many of these relationships private, his romantic life was often the subject of speculation and rumor. But White maintained a dignified silence, choosing to focus on his music and family. In the world of show business, where the line between personal and public life is often blurred, Maurice White was not immune to scandal. As the frontman of a globally successful band, he was frequently under the spotlight, and his actions were closely scrutinized. One of the most notable controversies involved accusations of financial mismanagement within Earth, Wind, and Fire in the late 1970s. As the band's fame skyrocketed, allegations surfaced that White and other band members were involved in dubious financial practices. This scandal threatened to tarnish the band's reputation. White, as a leader, faced significant pressure to address these issues and reassure both fans and bandmates. Despite the turmoil, White's leadership helped navigate the band through these rocky times, ensuring their continued success. Another scandal involved a lawsuit filed by former band members who claimed they were owed royalties and had been unfairly dismissed from the group. This legal battle highlighted the tensions and complexities within Earth, Wind, and Fire, as former friends and collaborators found themselves at odds. White's role in these disputes painted a picture of a man fiercely protective of his artistic vision, but sometimes at the cost of personal relationships. Perhaps the most profound challenge Maurice White faced was his battle with Parkinson's disease. Diagnosed in the early 1990s, White's condition slowly began to affect his ability to perform. Parkinson's is a progressive neurological disorder that impairs movement and coordination, posing a significant challenge for a musician and performer of White's caliber. White initially kept his diagnosis private, choosing to focus on his music and the band. As his condition progressed, it became increasingly difficult to hide the effects. In 1994, White made the difficult decision to stop touring with Earth, Wind, and Fire. This was a heartbreaking move for a man whose life was so deeply intertwined with performing. Despite stepping back from the stage, White continued to work behind the scenes, producing and writing music. His battle with Parkinson's was a testament to his resilience and determination. White refused to let the disease define him, continuing to contribute to the music industry in any way he could. He spoke openly about his condition in later years, raising awareness about Parkinson's and inspiring many with his courage.